Good afternoon. We're going to continue talking about technology today. And why is that? Well, because I want to reminisce about your first computer, my first computer, and then move along to the present tense, to the present, and see what you and I are doing now. The first computer that I ever used was a mainframe computer. And I didn't use it, but I got to program it. I was taking a course in college, Fortran, and also mathematical analysis, and I had to use a computer. It was numerical analysis, basically. And they taught us that course specifically to use the computers, but we had to learn Fortran also. And we had to punch our own cards. I remember going into a room where they had all the uh, keyboards for the punching machines that you just did that. You did your cards there, and then you had the cards with the holes punched. Amazing. I, I felt very good. I was living new technology, the highest technology available at that time. This was back in 1966. And then you took those cars to the computing department and they put them in, and you had a program that was fed to the computer, and then it came back with the results. That was fantastic. I loved it. It was difficult too, in my case, especially the computer, the doing the numerical analysis. But then fast forward, after I graduated from college, I started working. I didn't use computers. I knew that there was a computer department at the departments that I went to, but I didn't use them at all. But then back in 1985, I remember buying a Vic. It was a Vic 20. Remember that? Well, I wanted so much to learn about computers that I bought that one. I don't remember how much I paid. It was about $300, I think. It was expensive anyway. And my kids looked at it and they decided that it was their computer and they were going to play with it. So they had a lot of games, they enjoyed it. I let them have it. I never had time really because I was traveling a lot. But then in the 90s, Macintosh, the Apple Macintosh came along. I'd seen it, several friends had one, and I I couldn't buy one. It was too expensive for me. I think they cost about $1,100 or so. But then one day I said I need a computer, so I went to buy the Macintosh, the Mac. It was the best decision I ever made because from there on, that was my beginning of using computers. I learned the Word, I learned the Excel, I would learn to type, not very well, not very fast, but at least I did learn a few things there. And then later on, I had to move along to the the PC, because I went back to college to get my MBA, and I needed to do a lot of homework on financial analysis and doing work, doing term projects and things like that. So I had to buy a PC because I didn't have enough power on the Macintosh, and it broke also because my kids used it a lot as well. And with the PC, I was able to learn a lot. And now, wow, as I go back and think about those times, I'm very happy that I was able to get involved in computers and get immersed on everything, because if I hadn't done that, I was be totally afraid of using computers. And with the internet as it came along, well, it changed the world. So what do you think about the old technology? When did you start? When did you begin? And what do you think now about the new technology? About here being with you in present tense, in real time? I will leave you with that question. Think about it, and we'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe and stay proactive.